God is saying to you today, my beloved child, I care deeply about how you treat those around you. Your words, actions, and even your silence can carry the power to heal or to wound. That is why I have called you to clothe yourself in compassion. In Colossians 3 verse 12, I have reminded you that you are chosen, holy, and dearly loved, not to keep that love to yourself, but to pour it out on others. Let your life be filled with kindness that surprises people. Humble yourself even when pride tempts you. Be patient when you feel rushed. And when others are difficult to love, remember how I have loved you even in your weakness. You honor me when you show love in the quiet, ordinary moments. That is where I dwell, in every act of grace, every forgiving heart, and every merciful choice you make. If you are satisfied with this video, please give us $100 super thanks. Type Amen if you believe in God. I see every opportunity you have to reflect my heart, and I long for you to embrace them with grace. When you're misunderstood, react with patience. When others speak harshly, respond with humility. The world will always encourage retaliation, but I have called you to a higher standard, a life of gentleness, for my spirit is gentle. You are not just walking through life alone, you're carrying my name with you. So live as one who has been forgiven much. Let others taste my love through your kindness. Let them see my character in your patience. And when it's hardest to be loving, that's when your obedience shines the brightest in my eyes. Type Amen if you believe in God. You are my light in a world that is often dark with judgment and anger. When you act with kindness and choose to love those who are not easy to love, you reflect my nature more than you know. I've given you my spirit to help you be slow to anger and rich in mercy. You may not always get it right, and that's okay. But stay faithful. Keep your heart soft and your spirit surrendered. Remember, the gentle word can turn away wrath, and patience can mend what pride would break. Let your life be a living example of my word, spoken not just with your lips but with your actions. Type Amen if you believe in God. There is beauty in choosing humility over being right. There is power in choosing patience when your heart longs to rush ahead. And there is holiness in choosing to forgive even when no apology comes. My child, I want your life to overflow with the quiet strength of love. The world may not always recognize the value of a compassionate heart, but I do. I see the moments you hold your tongue to protect peace, the silent prayers you lift up for those who hurt you, and the ways you serve when no one notices. This is the way of my kingdom, hidden, humble, and eternally beautiful. Type Amen if you believe in God. Treat every person you meet as one made in my image. Whether they're kind or cruel, gentle or harsh, I want your response to echo my grace. Let your first instinct be love. Choose to believe the best. Practice empathy even when you don't understand. Each time you act with compassion, you make room for my spirit to work. Each time you forgive, you break the chains that bind your own heart. I am not calling you to be perfect, but I am calling you to be faithful. And every faithful act of love is a seed that will one day bloom into a harvest of peace. Type Amen if you believe in God. I care about your prayers, your worship, and your faith, but I also care about your tone when you speak to others. I care about the patience you show to the slow, the understanding you offer to the misunderstood, and the forgiveness you extend to the undeserving. These small acts are not small in my eyes. They are reflections of my Son, who was meek and lowly in heart. When you follow his way, you are not just living rightly, you are revealing me to the world. And I bless those who walk in such quiet obedience. Type Amen if you believe in God. Every time you're tempted to respond in anger, pause. Breathe. Invite me into that space. The way you react in those moments of heat reveals the posture of your heart. I want your heart to be shaped by love, not offense. I want your soul to be grounded in peace, not pride. Let my gentleness become your strength. My spirit will help you to love those who are hard to love, to listen before you speak, and to serve without needing recognition. When you live like this, you build a testimony more powerful than any sermon. Type Amen if you believe in God. My child, I am more glorified in your kindness than in your eloquence. I am more honored in your patience than in your public declarations. The real evidence of your faith is in how you treat others, especially when they are difficult, or when no one else is watching. That's where true holiness lives. Not in grand gestures, but in the everyday choices to choose love, choose mercy, and choose humility. Keep choosing them. I see every single act, and I am well pleased. Type Amen if you believe in God. I want you to love even when you don't feel like it. I want you to serve even when it's inconvenient. I want you to be a reflection of my heart, a heart that never grows weary in showing mercy. You are surrounded by people who need gentleness, grace, and hope. Be the one who brings it. Even your smallest acts of compassion are building something eternal. I see your efforts to love well, and I am blessing every seed you plant with your tenderness. Type Amen if you believe in God. When you choose kindness in a cruel world, you become my messenger. You show that there is another way, the way of love. When you choose humility, you declare that you trust me to lift you up. When you extend grace, you open the door for healing. My child, the way you treat others is not just about them, it is about your heart, and your obedience to my spirit. I am shaping you into someone who mirrors my Son. Let me finish the good work I started in you. Type Amen if you believe in God. You have walked through fire and didn't let it consume you. You've been in seasons where it seemed like everything around you was shaking, and yet you held on to me. Your faith, though tested, did not collapse. I saw every moment you chose prayer over panic, worship over worry, and faith over fear. And now, the season is shifting. Doors are opening. Healing is rushing toward you. What you've been believing for is already set in motion. I am faithful to complete what I started. Prepare your heart, joy is on its way. Type Amen if you believe in God. I know the tears you've cried behind closed doors. I've counted every one. I know the nights you laid awake, unsure if things would ever change. But through it all, you didn't give up. You kept showing up. You kept believing. You trusted me even when you didn't see a way forward. That level of faith moves mountains, and now the mountain is moving. I'm releasing blessings into your life that will exceed your expectations. You're stepping into a season where my favor surrounds you like a shield. Type Amen if you believe in God. Your journey has not been easy, but it has been meaningful. Every hardship you endured became a place where I strengthened you. Every time you felt forgotten, I was working behind the scenes. Now is the time when the things I've been aligning will begin to manifest. Your waiting was not wasted. Your faithfulness has not gone unnoticed. What I'm about to pour into your life is going to make sense of every moment that felt like a loss. You're stepping into restoration, renewal, and divine release. Type Amen if you believe in God. You've been walking through a long night, but the morning is breaking. Your soul has grown tired, yet you never stopped hoping. That perseverance matters. That strength you didn't know you had, I placed it there. You passed the test, even when it was silent. Now the shift is here. The light you've prayed for is rising over your life. Miracles you couldn't imagine are forming even now. I'm turning your mourning into dancing, your pain into purpose, and your waiting into rejoicing. Type Amen if you believe in God. The pressure you've been under was not punishment, it was preparation. You asked me to take you higher, and I've been stretching your roots. What I have for you requires deep grounding, strong character, and refined faith. And you allowed me to do the work. You didn't quit. You kept believing even when it was lonely. And now the reward is coming. I'm going to bless you in ways that show others what obedience looks like. Your season of reward is beginning, step into it boldly. Type Amen if you believe in God. I have watched you serve others even while your heart was breaking. I have seen you give generously even when you didn't have much. That heart of selflessness has moved heaven. I am pouring back into you now, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You will be surprised at how quickly things begin to shift. Your healing is coming. Your financial release is coming. Your joy is coming. You've been faithful with little, now watch as I bless you with much. Type Amen if you believe in God. Every unanswered prayer wasn't a no, it was a not yet. Every delay was a setup for something greater than you expected. You've waited, trusted, and remained grounded in me. Now I'm about to deliver what you couldn't make happen on your own. You're walking into open doors. Opportunities will find you. Favor will chase you. You don't have to strive, just stay aligned. I'm blessing you in waves, not just drops. Prepare to receive what is rightfully yours. Type Amen if you believe in God. You made it through the storm not by your strength but by mine. You endured heartbreak, rejection, loss, and uncertainty, and still, you praised me. That kind of faith is rare, and I treasure it. Now I will honor it. My promises are coming alive in your life. The things you thought were dead are being resurrected. I am releasing fresh purpose, fresh energy, and new beginnings. What you thought you lost will be restored in greater measure. This is your divine turnaround. Type Amen if you believe in God. Even when no one else saw the battles you faced, I did. And even when no one else understood the weight you carried, I did. I've been your shelter in the storm, your strength in weakness, and your peace in chaos. And now I will be your celebration. Your time of striving is shifting into a season of receiving. You're stepping into answered prayers, divine alignments, and breakthroughs that will shock you. I am not done blessing you, I'm just getting started. Type Amen if you believe in God. You remained planted when the winds tried to uproot you. You clung to me when everything felt unstable. You trusted even in tears. And I have not forgotten. What you sowed in faith, you will now reap in joy. The breakthrough you've prayed for is coming in a way that only I could orchestrate. It's bigger than you imagined. It's deeper than you dreamed. And it's coming faster than you think. This is your time. S is your harvest. Type Amen if you believe in God.